Hi, my name is Joe, and welcome back to Chaos Season. This week, Marth bonus. Pretty much the only super relevant unit. I mean, Tiki's here too, but she gets beaten by Marth, among other very powerful red nukes that we have in the game. Let's see what we're cooking with. So, it took me a couple of days and a couple of lost matches to really settle on something that I think could work and survive in this season. So of course we have Freyr. The only thing is that he has spur speed defense just to like make Alear and Rhea take as little damage as possible, because Seteth has drive defense and Alear or somebody else, yeah, you have close guard. So yeah, there's that. Aether has Pavis because Erica and Camilla and all this other stuff is way scarier than Lyn right now. Yeah, but we do have the first showing of my invested Seteth, and yes, this is very boring fodder, but I have way more than this on him. It's just that the really only important part is Breath of Life and the Refine, and I mean Soaring Echo is nice too, but yeah, I just need as much firepower and survivability as possible. And Seteth unironically fits the bill for this specific season. Rhea, I gave Distant Stance. I had a Chloe in my barracks kind of burning a hole in my pocket forever. And even though that unit kind of has a cracked weapon that nobody talks about, it has a lot of modern stuff in it, and it's like a year or so old. Anyway, I had no use for it. She's probably the best user of this skill, so that I don't have to run Distant Counter in the S slot, and she can run Hardy Bearing and try to survive things. But she has a far save, just so you don't automatically lose to Lyn. That's basically the only reason. Even though the melee units in general are way scarier right now, you need to just not auto-lose to Lyn. That's number one. So yeah. But we have the return of Winter Alear, and one of the things that I gave him on like the second or third day was attack speed ploy, because basically, people are usually going to be attacking within these two columns here. And literally, you just need that extra bit of exposure true damage in order to cut through a lot of things, especially if it's like an Erica choosing to engage on this spot right here. So that actually helps quite a bit. And with the exposure, he himself is also able to fight decently hard. I gave him Celica Ring, however, this Celica Ring is going to bite me in the ass more than once, I'm pretty sure. And then the last thing, we have Marth, and the only inheritance I gave him was Crux, because I just had it. I think I got it from the codes, actually. Yeah, that's probably the best you can do on him, other than, like, Breath of Life and stuff like that. Crux is just really strong, and especially with Alear and Marth being as fast as they are, yeah. And then the structures, basically, are in this position because I need to just buy enough time for one turn to pass, and then I can get my Divinely Inspiring, and then I'm really hard to take down, yeah. And we have the catapult here, so let's get into it. Okay, alright, match number one. So this is an absolute accident, by the way. This is like, I think the map from the previous season, but I like made an Alphonse on there to test something with Alphonse being able to tank, and then I just forgot to switch my actual defense map. Will I be able to pull out a win with Alphonse? We'll see. But I was really just trying to test my Brave Alphonse fully invested with the Fire Emblem status and Divine Nectar to see if he can actually tank like Erica and stuff like that, and also what he can kill. But yeah, he's going to be attacking from the left side where the catapult is. He does have a decent amount of firepower. The male Shez is a bit troll, but I think he can get the job done with the best fodder. But look at this, dude. Alphonse actually able to come down and take out Nidhogg. Yes, it's the blue one, but they're both insane units in their own right. And the fact that Alphonse can get it done, dude, Excel does wonders for this man, I'm telling you. It doesn't make him do more damage in that situation, but like the amount of damage reduction he receives if he initiates in, yeah, lets him survive and stack. I don't know why you're still playing, though. You lost a unit on day one. But Freyr's gonna come in, take you out. And then Marth absolutely going to take you out. Marth is an insane unit. Divine Nectar on the Alphonse and the +1 movement innate. Yeah, you're done. So we get a Brave Alphonse victory. Lamau. Okay. So this is version 1 of this thing. I tried to put Loki here specifically to shut off. Like I said, people most commonly attack in these 2 lanes on this type of map. Smarter people will go up here and attack on the left. But yeah, shutting down these 3 lanes with the bonus negation is pretty strong. But Alear is also in the back, not able to give Divinely Inspiring to Marth. This one I don't think works out too well. But Rhea able to tank Sakura, no problem, even within the haze. And I also realized that, yeah, Camilla just being able to come in and snipe those 2 structures for free, not the best. I genuinely thought about putting Canto Control on Alear, but then I settled on Ploy because I just need the extra damage. Because without Ploy, Marth is not able to take out Erica in one combat. So, that's a problem. Oh, my boys are coming down. Alear is moving a bit too far. New INTING Alear strat. Camilla comes in. Look, man. I know that was a Rhea miracle, but the fact that Freyr didn't immediately get nuked off the planet from Camilla, I respect that. Erica comes in. Purple Haze Gaming. I'm gonna have to click through this a little bit because I only have 10 minutes left. I started really late, my bad. But more haze? Oh man. And Hardy Bearing doesn't even matter. That's tragic. Or maybe I didn't even have Hardy Bearing on her in this version, but yeah. He's just gonna get the pods, it's over. Alright, so I think now we have the actual team. Yes, final version. Previous thing was an unable to replay. That is a base Loki +10. Bells and whistles, I respect that a lot. Base Loki. Oh my god, Altina +10. I glazed over that. You got full structures, but no safety fence, so sniping anything doesn't really matter. Do you really think that your Altina can tank this? Look, man. I'm all for using your favorites, but yeah, you're not living that against anybody on my team, I don't think. Even Haythrun probably puts a number on that unit these days. But he's still playing. Nidhogg. Oh my god. Freyr able to kill in 1 hit on the retaliation. That's my guy. Alright. So I gotta speed through this. Not gonna look at the merges, I don't think. Another full structures. It is early in the season, so I tend to find more full structure people earlier on the season for whatever reason. Bars. But he is going to try to Omni-Tank. He does have Athos and Goto and Marth support. I don't know what the Emblem Ike is for, but the Tiki actually able to kill in retaliation against Alear. But Alear's still able to do a decent chunk to this green tankiest unit ever, right? Winter Alear is just so cracked, man. If you have the edge scales fodder on him, like, I'm so happy with that unit. Freyr not dying to Marth and actually able to almost kill him himself. That's my guy. So, my team is in a bit of an awkward situation, kind of separated by my own structures here. Athos is able to take out Freyr. It is what it is. But I don't think there's any escape here. Emblem Mike, he had his day in the sun. Ooh. Wait a minute. Yeah, you're just dead. Hold on a minute. Yeah, you don't even have, like, crazy fodder or anything. It's just the support from Fire Emblem, and I think Athos also gives out some nice stuff there. Emblem Mike, not completely out of the meta yet, dude. I think with enough investment you can make him work, but, like, I tried to make that unit work and benchmark him against Erica and stuff, and, like, even though he eats, like, 4 hits from the Brave Double, he just can't survive. It's ridiculous, dude. Erica is such a problem. But outside of that, Emblem Mike is still usable with the right support. Seteth, look at that. Seteth making Haythrun actually do more than 0 damage. What a goat. Rhea not able to take out Tiki on the retaliation. I gotta click through this, dude. I have 7 minutes. He realizes that he can't kill anything and he's out. Alright, keep it pushing, keep it pushing. I'm gonna try to click through this as much as possible. So, looks like a big player phase team. He's clearing the slots on the left, but he just enters my range. I don't think he respected the Celica ring on Alear, but he doesn't even go for Felix. He goes for young Medeus. And rare instance of the Celica ring actually doing well for Alear. You're gonna see it backfire eventually, I believe. Marth able to come in, and he does have the Erica ring, so not much is living that unless your name is Emblem from the last one. Keep it pushing. I got 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Marth, Lucina. Lots of support on this team. Future focus. Undefended. And you're probably going to be able to just snipe the Aether there. And like I said, unfortunately I don't have Aegis. I only have Pavis on her. However, look at her just eat that for breakfast, dude. Aether's a unit. She really is. And I really hope they released a better damage reduction B slot in the future, so that she can run like Sturdy Beast or something and have both of them covered in theory. I don't know. It's possible. But Aether's a god. Literally, or something. He's spending like 2 or 3 entire turns just trying to shut down Aether, and now you're in range of my boys. But Marth, unfortunately, he has that Vantage effect built in. He has Brave Marth in his B slot. So, if the Vantage didn't go off, Alear absolutely nukes his face off, by the way. I'm just saying. And after this, I kind of thought about putting Hardy Bearing on Alear, but I didn't feel like unlocking my team and remaking everything again. Like, it's whatever. Maybe next time. But, yeah. Because we're still going to have to deal with Emblem Marth bonus for a little bit. I really got to click through this. My boys are still alive. He realizes he's kind of in a corner with his own structures, and he's out. Okay, 4 minutes, 4 minutes. Nidhogg, blue version. Windsweep, Yunaka, and Tiki with the new Plumeria that gives everybody a shitload of true damage. I get scared every time I see this unit, especially with shit like Erica. I snipe something that doesn't matter because it's not called Safety Fence. Dance to debuff everybody. He's going with the Nidhogg on this spot, even though he could just snipe with Erica and Kanto back. Look at Winter Alear. First off, not die, and second of all, not do 0 damage, at least before healing. I respect that. I have to click through this a little bit. Marth, I can't imagine you do anything different, right? Yeah, nobody's doing damage to Nidhogg, but now you don't have as many buffs. So maybe, yeah, okay. Not as many buffs there. This is Far Save Rhea, so that just dies. Yunaka with the Windsweep is still able to just clap Aether, and that's so unfortunate, but the Plumeria support is very strong. So, look, Alear, with the Seta support, actually almost able to just kill Nidhogg on the defensive tile. How insane is that, dude? Winter Alear, man. I'm thinking about replacing the A slot, by the way, if I'm going to keep using him on defense. The Miracle is nice, but he needs more true damage. If he had any more true damage, he would have been able to take out Nidhogg, which is a bit of a ridiculous feat. But he's still just dying on this hill, literally dying on this hill with Nidhogg. You already saw that Alear does damage now. I can't imagine you live this one. Yeah, 40. And then Marth gets to come in and do funny things, take out the Tiki. Freyr on the sly is going to be absolutely hard to kill, and he realizes he's out. Alright, I got 2 minutes. I'm just pressing play. Double Camilla team. Future focus. I believe this guy has Devoted Cup, which I stole after I watched this. I don't watch all of them all the time, but I did watch this one because it was a failure. And yeah, I put Devoted Cup on my peony after this because I forgot it was a free weapon. I have it on my Rearmed Reinhardt, and it is unironically good on him. That unit can unironically do damage. But yeah, double Camilla. He's eating the trap with Edelgard, but guess what? Camilla just gets to come in, and then guess what? He's gonna get her out of there. Gambles on the Hex Trap, which is pretty fucking troll. Like, okay. If he lost the gamble on the Hex Trap, he just lost. So, in this situation, I kind of just lose to somebody having a bunch of escape ladders at the end of the season and not caring. It seems. Hey, Thrune. Yeah, nobody's going to be able to survive any of this shit, dude. Nobody. I have to click through this. He's just going to snipe all the remaining units and then get the pots with Rhea, the last one alive. Alright. Last one. So, no merges, another Plumeria, very scary. Dances the Sigurd. I don't know what the plan is. Probably, I would imagine, Omni-Tank on the left with Marth or Tiki. But this is what I was talking about. Alear with the Celica Ring comes in and takes 260? Obama! Jeez. I didn't know Tiki had it like that, but jeez, man. So, yeah, the Celica Ring literally single-handedly lost me this round. I'm losing my mind. Single-handedly lost me this round, I think. Because now I don't have that Divinely Inspiring support, which is a big deal. It's a very good status. And now the only thing that can even do damage at all is my Marth, who's kind of stranded on this space. Erica comes in, able to take out Aether with ease. Plumeria Dance. Yeah. I wish I had extra movement on Marth, but he needs the Erica ring so badly in order to not just instantly die to Erica herself. Like, he needs to be able to kill Erica on retaliation. That's, like, priority number one. Once again, Far Save Rhea not going to be able to eat Erica for shit. And my last guy, Seth, unfortunately, not going to be able to do a jack shit. GG. Alright. So, final score, I believe, is 7-3. Not the best. I definitely made some mistakes. And there's definitely more to learn in this season, and especially when I'm using Winter Alear on defense. There's some stuff that I need to iron out. No Celica Ring, maybe Hardy Bearing on him. The Ploy was also pretty helpful. But yeah, learning experience. We got to deal with Marth and Tiki for a little bit more. We got Athos and Elm bonus next week. Oh boy. Get ready for how we deal with this. In parentheses, we might not. Anyway. So that's that. Tier 39, pretty easily. It's Chaos Season. Let's go to the free poll. So, by the way, the Daedra and Myrrh banners happened, and I just did my free polls, and I shit you not, on my free poll, I got a Tamara on this one. I did the other blue in the circle just to see. I didn't get anything, but on the first one I got Tamara. And on this, I also pulled blue, and I got a Daedra. Not the best unit in the world, not the best refine in the world. It's solid, but it's not great, because her special is still non-special miracle in a special. Like, what? How did they not? Anyway, but she did get Attack Res Discord as her new free B slot, so I have that to give out to people. So that's nice. Double lucky, but unfortunately I wasn't able to have that on camera. Arena pull, as usual. We're looking for Brave Crom for the merges. Mine's at +5. Nope. This is Delphia with a stupid Snaggletooth. Anyway. Don't really care for this unit at all. Unfortunate. But yeah. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. I need one more Alphonse. I'll see you in the next one for more ARD. And yeah, have a good one. Bye.
SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Sandy, Larry, Pearl, Mr. Krabs, and Plankton.